Hello, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Boxing Time TV. This is a Christmas Eve fight. It's kind of a Christmas gift. People wanted me to do simulated fights of fights that never could have happened. For instance, Julio Cesar Chavez, Roberto Duran, which I guess it could have happened, but it would have had to have been at the catch weight. Anyway, I figured Christmas is here. Let's do it. And I'm pretty caught up on a lot of the bouts. I'll get into that as we do this. The odds are even on this fight. It's a whopper. Julio Cesar Chavez versus Roberto Duran. Chavez 27, Duran 29. They're both 5'7". I made Chavez 139. I made Duran 140. Chavez is 5'8", Duran is 5'6". Chavez has 68 fights, 0 losses. Duran has 71 fights and 1 loss. And I did something different for this Christmas fight. I made it 15 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8-count, 3 knockdown rule waived. I'm excited about this. People have asked for this, so let's see what these guys can do in this Christmas simulation. And, a big reason why I did this also is as far as being, caught up on things. I could do Spence Thurman, but that's kind of going to be on hold for a little bit because Spence got in that accident. And then there's Barboza Pedraza, which that's not until February, so I can certainly do that. And then Broner Red Catch. So I guess my feeling is I think that we're okay. I think that we're okay. And right now we're coming out and Chavez jabbing and, cautious of Roberto Duran trying to counterpunch. And, I don't know, folks, I could see us settling in for a long haul fight. I've not done a 15-round fight, I don't think ever since I've had this game or since I've been playing this game, but I could be wrong because I really started playing it really started in when I was around 1986, I think, or maybe 1985. It was when I think it was 1985. I think it was when Rocky 4 came out. And I was, super duper into that. And I would watch that movie, come home and play this game. And, but I really, really got into it and haven't really stopped playing it since. When I rebought this game for a Mac, I bought the disc. And that was in 1989. So I just kind of kept up on it, and I've been playing it ever since. To various levels. And right now I mainly use it to do the simulation, but I still have fighters that I fight. And right now, Duran doing a good job of negating Chavez, picking him off as we come to the final minute of the first round. Uppercut by Julio Cesar Chavez. Chavez kind of fighting with that high, guard, kind of going back, going to the body. Both these guys, I think, are in it for the long haul. And, Chavez is a slower starter, I think, than Duran. Duran kind of landing some shots now, opening up as these guys are going for it. I think next round we're going to start seeing a lot more action. This is kind of like a feel them out round. Both guys know each other. Look at that left hand that Chavez landed. Oh, and Duran doing well. So, we're seeing a lot in this first round. All right. And one judge giving it to Chavez, one judge giving it to Duran, and another judge giving it to Chavez. So Chavez up by 1 point. We go into the second round. We got 14 more of these to go. These guys, warriors, folks. On the left hand being landed by Duran. Uppercut. Oh, an uppercut by Chavez. Oh, and look at that. Duran kind of, countering well. Oh, and going to the body. Chavez wanted to put something together for later in the fight. And I think I'm going to sit down. All right. So here we go. All right. All right. So we got this going right now. Oh, I'm hearing the big shot. Sorry, I'm just getting organized here. And right now, Duran doing well, kind of keeping him off him, going to the body too now. He's trying to make it count. I mean, I made the punches that these guys throw both hard. So we should be, there is a fair amount of action coming, and these guys are gonna let their hands go. And I mean, honestly, I think we could see a 15-round fight. That's what I'm settling in for, folks. 15 rounds of. I don't know if you hear those noises outside Christmas Eve. It's sad. I hope whoever that's coming for is ultimately okay as we move into the final minute of this 15-round fight. Once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Tell them about it. We've had a bunch more subscribers. Let's try to get to 250, folks, before the end of the year. I wanted 300, but we have a week. We have how much longer? We have about a week left. We can do it. Come on, we can do it. I believe in you, boxing timers. Come on. I try to be consistent, give you one of these every week, try to give you something enjoyable. Whenever, and I try to sort of pick the fights. And whenever, new fights happen. And look at Chavez just kind of trying to doing good work from the outside. He comes in, Duran cracks him to the body. So I don't know. I think Chavez may have done a little more this round. We'll see what the judges say. And I'm sure that Duran has something to say about it too. All right, one judge has it even. Another judge gives it to Roberto Duran. Another judge gives it to Julio Cesar Chavez. So we move now, same score. So now there are 13 more rounds to go, folks. And look at this. These guys are coming out. Sorry. I was just organizing things on my desk. And now we're seeing it. It's going to be in close. And I think that's where we're going to see a lot of this fight. And Chavez going to the body. I mean, so far kind of doing that a little bit more than Roberto Duran. And being able to keep him at bay. And that's the thing, though, is that Roberto Duran is answering Chavez back every time. So this gets very, very interesting. Oh, look at that. And Chavez going to the body on the inside. Now he's starting to do good work in there. Telling you guys, lots of leather being landed here, and we're only in the third round. And I'm telling you, I think both these guys are ready for a long, grueling fight. That's what they signed up for. That's why they wanted to fight each other. And I think that's why people wanted to see it. Oh, and Chavez, I'm sorry, look at Duran coming in, guys. He's not here just to, he's not here for just to be an opponent. I mean, look at him. He's landing. He's finding a way to do it, showing pretty good defense on the inside. All right, so one judge has it even. Two of it gave that round to Roberto Duran. Now he pulls ahead ever so slightly, 86, 87, as we move into the fourth round. And he comes out and he lands hard on Chavez. Both these guys are settling in, folks. And that's the thing. Don't forget, this is a 14-round fight. We have 11 rounds, so these guys are going to go for it. And look at this. This is shaping up, turning into a wonderful Christmas fight. And Roberto Duran slowly, guys, I think, might be starting to take over a little bit. Seems to be able to land more on Chavez, find ways to make his punches count a little bit more. But Chavez, with an indomitable will, can never be counted out. And we all know this. Oh, look at that. And Chavez landing, catching Roberto Duran coming in. Oh, wow. And these guys are, I'm telling you, man, these guys are laying hard leather, guys. Wow, Roberto Duran and Chavez answering back, finding a way as both guys seem to be growing in strength as this goes on. And now Chavez pressing the action. He's got to be careful. He's got to be smart. He goes to the body again. And that's the thing. Roberto Duran seems to have been jolted awake a little bit. That's what I think got him ahead in that first, in that portion of the fight. But now Chavez landing and punching Duran into the ropes. What's going on? Duran is wobbling. Oh, man, but he fights off the ropes. Folks, I am telling you, we have 11 more rounds. I don't think we've even begun to see this. That was quite a moment. Roberto Duran, they're saying both guys are tired. They're saying that Duran's eyes swollen. Chavez taking back that round. 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. All three judges' scorecards. Chavez up by 2 points as we move in to round number 5. And these guys, folks, are just putting it on the line here. It's Christmas. They want to give you guys your thank you for your time and thank you for watching this. So this is pretty darn interesting, folks. The way that this is shaping up, and I don't think we've seen the time. I think it's going to turn many more times before the night is over. And look at the way that Duran's now going to the body, trying to sap the strength out of Julio Cesar Chavez. And Chavez had a moment there, got him against the ropes, had him hurt, but Duran responded back, recovered, and continues on. Look at this. I'm just gonna lift up the mic for a second. I just had an idea that I wanna see. So we see that. Oh, and look at that. Chavez catching him, having those moments. Oh, and now Duran wobbles him. Look at that. Roberto Duran landing on him. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Roberto Duran taking it back now. And he seemed to have Chavez hurt more than Duran was hurt. I'm telling you, folks, we're going to see it ebb and flow like this as these guys just pound each other. And we got 10 more rounds after this. Will it go 10? I could see it going 10. Both guys are strong. Both guys can take good shots. We are gonna have to see. All right, now they're saying Chavez. They're both tired. Duran has his eyes swollen, and one judge had it even. Two judges gave that round to Roberto Duran. Now the fight's even. We got 10 more rounds, folks. Let's see what happens as these guys come out. Duran, eyes swelling, going to the body, and Chavez right in there with him. Can Chavez kind of regain some of his momentum? He took a shellacking in the last round, but now they're just going for it, folks. This is why this fight was asked for. This is what we thought that we would see. And for a moment there, it looked like Chavez might go down. All right. Oh, look at that. And Chavez is just landing on him. These guys are going for it, folks. They are just going for it. Folks, I am telling you, I don't even think we've seen anything yet. I really don't. Look at Chavez roaring back, finding his moments and landing. I'm telling you guys, he's finding good opportunities from a distance, but Duran's able to catch him close and from a distance. And look, now Chavez going to the body again. I'm telling you guys, both guys are giving a tremendous effort. And like I said, we have 10 more rounds. This could seriously be a draw because after the first 5 rounds, it was even. Now we just have a 10-round fight. And, we will have to see. Oh, look at that. Just two guys going for it. Once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Please subscribe. Let's try to get to 250 followers before the end of the year. I know that we can do it. I believe in you. And you know what, darn it, I think you probably believe in me a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. And they are just going for it. And Roberto Duran seeming to have a moment. But, Chavez beats him back, goes to the body, Chavez. But and he gets wobbled again. Duran catches him. I'm telling you, folks, Duran is having one, but he takes some body shots. Now Duran goes to the body. These guys are digging deep. We have 9 more rounds. What did I tell you? Ebb and flow, folks. Both tired. Duran has a swollen eye. One judge has it for Chavez. Another judge has it even. Another judge has it even. Folks, by the slimmest of margin, Julio Cesar Chavez regains his footing. There's 9 more rounds. All right, let's see what's going on as both guys come out and they're landing. And Duran with that pawing jab, wanting to get Chavez against the rope. Maybe feels that he has him hurt. Maybe feels that he can expend some energy, but he's got to be careful. What if Chavez catches him? Chavez has wobbled him in this fight. Chavez letting Duran expend energy. Oh, and Chavez now picking his spots, beating Duran off him. Duran put out a lot of energy, folks. Duran has got to be smart. I mean, he's one of the smartest fighters in the world, but wow, I mean, he's really got to be smart now against Chavez. Because what Duran, I mean, both of them have to be smart, but what I think Duran really could do is take advantage of the fact that Chavez maybe sometimes isn't as busy as he should be. And what Chavez could take advantage of is sort of taking a sort of movement and giving Duran fits. But I'm saying everything that both these guys are doing, they're really having to get their pound of flesh in order to even things up on the scorecards. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And Chavez, hey, Duran, I think, is winning this round. He's been busier. He's been flashier. Both guys expending a lot of energy. Oh, look at this. Duran taking the round. One judge having it even. Another judge giving it to Duran. Chavez tired. Duran tired and has a swollen eye. So now Duran seizes control by 1 point. I'm telling you, every step of the way, these guys are going for it. And Duran starting to land more on Chavez. Cracks him with 3 unanswered punches. Oh, look at this. Going to the body. Julio Cesar Chavez picking his spots. Oh, and look at Chavez landing. Oh, and he wobbles Duran with a left hand. I'm telling you, folks, ebb and flow in this fight. And look at that. Chavez knows that he had him hurt. Duran tried to crack him where we have under 2 minutes now left in this 8th round. And these guys are hitting each other. And that's the thing. Duran's eye's swollen. For all this great effort, it can be undone by the fact that he is hurt. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And look at Roberto Duran now landing the shots, wanting to get back what he lost when he walked into that left hand. But he's got to be smart. Chavez. Oh, and Chavez catches him against the ropes. He seems to have Duran hurt. Oh, two left hands, and Chavez drops Roberto Duran. Folks, oh man, what a counter. And I was just talking about it. It doesn't usually happen that way. Has Roberto Duran wilted? There was a fight that I did. I don't want to say it, but well, I did it with Jamal Charlo and I did it with Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. And I'm telling you, Andrade was coming on. Then all of a sudden he got dropped and the whole tenor of the fight changed. I don't want to say who won, because it was back and forth still. But wow, Julio Cesar Chavez doing a lot of good work here. There's still a long way to go in this fight. Even if it was a 12-round fight, which it is not, Roberto Duran going to the body, gets caught, gets up, and is right back in the face of Julio Cesar Chavez. Chavez pulling it out from the fire there as Roberto Duran seeming to be coming on. I'm telling you, ebb and flow, folks, ebb and flow. And now Chavez going to the body. Oh, wow, folks. Wow, Chavez is tired. Duran's tired. One judge giving it to Chavez, 10-8. Another judge giving it to him, 10-8. Another one giving it to him, 10-8. Is this the point where Julio Cesar Chavez starts pulling ahead? He's now ahead by 5 points. Roberto Duran not coming out with the gusto that he had previously. But, you know, we're at the tenor of the fight. That, I don't know what to say. Roberto Duran... I'm telling you, maybe he's going to take the round off. He doesn't want to get too behind here. This is such a close fight. And both guys doing really good work. And now Duran countering, hoping to catch Julio Cesar Chavez. That's the thing. These guys are mirror images in front of each other. And so they're setting the same kind of traps. Another thing, and I always say this, when both guys are able to employ their styles, we get the best fights. And that's what we're getting right now. Oh, Chavez wobbling Duran again. Duran is hurt, folks. Oh, Chavez picking him off. Wow, folks. I am telling you, is Duran starting to wilt? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Such an indomitable will. And Duran now fighting back, beating back the efforts of Julio Cesar Chavez, who maybe didn't realize how hurt Roberto Duran was. Maybe picked his spots a little bit too much. Wow. And now it's going to be Duran's turn, and he's got to go to the body. He's got to start doing things to take this back, because he does not want to start falling behind in the rounds, especially at this point. It's one thing earlier in the fight when it can be even back and forth, but now with every round they're closer and closer to the finish line. Once again, I'm going to say that this is such a great game here at Championship Boxing, the best boxing game ever made. I truly believe that. I'm going to say this. We have not seen the last of Roberto Duran. We've not seen the last of the ebb and flow. It makes sense. Middle rounds, they might slow it down a little bit. I think Roberto Duran, aside from being wobbled, is doing a bit more than Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh, look at that. And Roberto Duran punching. Oh, and now look at him get Chavez hurt. Look, just like I said, ebb and flow, Roberto Duran, folks. Oh, he has Chavez hurt. He wobbled him. He went to the body, and those body shots in this game can be murder. Julio Cesar Chavez, though, is he going to try to beat that back? Did he do enough for Roberto Duran with that? He walks into a right hand. Chavez seeming to have shown that he can hurt Duran more than Duran can hurt him. We're going to have to see how the judges saw it. I have a feeling they're going to give it to Julio Cesar Chavez, just because of what Roberto Duran did so late, but maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, one judge giving it to Duran. Another judge having it even. Another judge giving it to Duran. So, wow, Roberto Duran now only behind by 3 points. We are in the 10th round. It's not the championship round yet. There are 6 more rounds to go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And look at this. Look at this. Once again, you're watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, and how could you not, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links and subscribe. Let's get to 250 subscribers before 2023. Look at this. Oh, I love this sport and I love this game, and just with everything that we are seeing. They're so evenly matched. Oh, back and forth. There's everything that you could want in a fight. Oh, look at that. Duran starting to land. And I'm telling you guys, I think if they fought 10 times, every time it would be like this. Highly competitive, in a phone booth, bristling shots. Neither guy willing to give. And, I give Roberto Duran credit. He seems to have cleared the cobwebs. He hurt Chavez. Now he's still trying to counterpunch him. This is one of those things that, that knockdown can really make the difference at the end of this. And look, and now you have Chavez just trying to go for it, and he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get caught with shots. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm telling you guys, right now Roberto Duran's taking this round, in my opinion, except for right there, right as I say that. Chavez has got to be smart. He's got to be smart. He's fought a very tactically brilliant fight. Both fighters have. Even when they've lost ground, they found creative and smart ways to gain it. And now you have Chavez trying to cement his lead. He has Duran, seemingly having Duran hurt, but just maybe not realizing it. And look at Duran now. Duran doesn't want to give up his lead. Duran coming back with shots. And we have 5 more rounds left, folks. 5 more rounds left. 2 more before we get into the final 3 championship rounds. Oh, and look at that. Duran ending this round, beating back the valiant effort of Julio Cesar Chavez. But Chavez continuing to land to the body. He wants to maintain his lead. We'll see what the judges say. All right. So Chavez very tired. Duran's very tired. One judge giving it to Chavez. One judge having it even. Another judge giving it to Chavez. So Chavez further burnishing his lead. It's 5 points. 5 points, and they're coming out now. Oh, and here we go. There's 5 more rounds, folks. 5 more rounds. I'm not surprised that we're here. It's just more, what happens now? Does Roberto Duran wilt? Does he give it up to Julio Cesar Chavez? Or does he battle back and counter Chavez and hurt Chavez? Maybe that's just what he's waiting for. But waiting for it all fight. Oh, and now Chavez wobbling to Duran, but yet not following up. And maybe that's Chavez's game. He just wants to expend enough energy, win these rounds, hurt Duran. He's shown that his punches maybe hurt Duran a little bit more. So Duran is going to have to figure something out, as Julio Cesar Chavez seems to have, for the moment, figured out the style of Roberto Duran. I only said for the moment, folks. Oh, and look at these guys. Once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Oh, look at that. Chavez going to the body now, and I'm just saying this is right now where Duran's allowing himself to be outworked. He's allowing Chavez to keep him in the corner. He's allowing Chavez to give off the impression that he's doing more by just movement, feigning, and it's just and going to the body and you know this is the thing. Is Chavez putting enough in the bank, and can he maintain it? Because we know that both fighters are going to surge at some point, probably from rounds 13, 14, and 15. And it looks like it's going to get there. Both guys, and Duran now beating Chavez back a little bit, taking that from him, and both guys are tired. Both guys are tired. Duran's eyes swollen. It's going to be interesting to see if he can, figure this out and pull this off. All right, now all the three judges giving it to Julio Cesar Chavez, 10-8. So Chavez has, guys, I'm telling you, Roberto Duran down by 11 points, just not doing enough. He can, though. He can have a couple of rounds, and he can get back where he needs to get. But Julio Cesar Chavez right now is starting to lock this thing up in the later portions of the fight. Where, look, there's never any margin for error, but now there's really no margin for error because there's not enough, there's not more rounds. The fight ends, and maybe Duran's gonna go for broke, hope to catch Chavez with something. We are gonna have to see. It's the indomitable will of Roberto Duran. I think he can do it. Never count him out. But Julio Cesar Chavez is also an indomitable will. So we're gonna have to see. Is there something that he can do? And right now he's going into the danger zone. Oh, and they are going for it, folks. Punches being landed. Oh, and right now, Roberto Duran has got to be smart. He doesn't want to get caught again the way that Chavez caught him, and that seemed to really turn the tenor of the fight a little bit. He's trying to land now. He's trying to out-hustle. He's trying to crowd Julio Cesar Chavez, much like he did to Roberto Duran. Oh, punching him into the ropes. And now Chavez responds, and Chavez may be giving up this round, but 11 points, it's a big deficit. I'm not saying Duran can't make it up. I'm not saying Duran can't knock out Julio Cesar Chavez, but right now Julio Cesar Chavez, it's almost like the roles are reversed. Chavez is Meldrick Taylor to Julio Cesar Chavez's Roberto Duran. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it did, but the boxing people out there, you guys know. You guys get what we're doing here. And I would like to take this time to wish everyone a happy holiday, no matter what you celebrate. I'm going to say the big three that I know of Kwanzaa, of Hanukkah and Christmas. Hey, just happy holidays. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully this fight is living up to the hype. It has been back and forth. It's one of those things that, Roberto Duran is being put to the test here against the great Julio Cesar Chavez. And both guys with big records. And we're going to have to see what in Duran is, guys. He's coming on the 12th round. We have the championship rounds, 13, 14, 15 next. I'm telling you, I think we're going to see something maybe we've never seen before on Boxing Time TV. All right, saying Chavez is tired. Duran's tired and has a swollen eye. Roberto Duran winning that round 10-9 on all three judges' scorecards. Okay, so he makes up a little bit of it. He is now only down by 8 points. Can he sustain it? Is Roberto Duran now at this point going to take these next rounds, going to do the things that he really needs to do? I mean, let's be honest, he knows this distance better than Julio Cesar Chavez. Based on what I know of Chavez's record in 12 rounders. Oh, and Duran wobbling and hurting Chavez. Duran is coming out, folks. He wants his pound of flesh. He's really making this the championship rounds. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you, he's coming on. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow, what a fight. As Julio Cesar Chavez tries to fight off the ropes, he goes to the body. And is that body attack going to play a factor in this? Oh, and Duran beating him back now, going to the body, trying to smother, trying to get those rounds. I mean, he's down by 9. If Roberto Duran wins, I mean, I guess this would be a draw if he won all 3. I mean, if he wins them big, it becomes 10-8. And then, and he wobbles him. Julio Cesar Chavez fighting off the ropes, catching Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's hurt, and he goes down again with a left hand. I told you it was dangerous for him to go in like that. He's going to get up now. He's going to get up, and Julio Cesar Chavez, folks, has all but sealed this fight, at least from a scoring perspective. He landed. He pulled it out of the fire as Duran was coming on. What a performance by both fighters. Wow, there's no losers here. Wow, guys. I'm not like I'm saying, and that's the thing is Roberto Duran, though, going to be able to pull it off? He's wobbled Julio Cesar Chavez. He's hurt him. Is Roberto Duran going to be able to figure this out as we move into the final stages of this fight? Oh, and Roberto Duran gets right up, though. That's one thing. He may have been hurt. Julio Cesar Chavez really fighting so much more of a tactician's type fight in this. But, he drew Roberto Duran out. And that's the thing, though. And look at him now landing. And it's been that left hand all night that's really been able to knock Duran off kilter. Duran has 2 rounds now to try to figure this out, while Julio Cesar Chavez looks to continue to embolden his 9-point lead, which we know that he's going to in this round, short of something happening in the next 20-something seconds. Wow, I'm going to stand up. I was sitting down, but I feel the need to stand up. I am just amazed. And I didn't talk about their records. You know what? I'm just going to, you guys know what they are. You guys know who they fought. And they are just going for it now in the center of the ring. There's 2 more rounds, 14 and 15. And one judge giving it to Chavez. Another judge giving it to Chavez, 10-8. Another judge giving it to Chavez, 10-8. So, folks, we have Julio Cesar Chavez up by 13 points. Roberto Duran needs a knockout to win, folks. He needs a knockout, and he's going to try to go for it again. 3rd time, will it be the charm or not? Julio Cesar Chavez wants to make it the charm, wants to score that knockout. He has just fought. Both guys, such a sensational fight. Julio Cesar Chavez really just taking it, but Roberto Duran now applying the pressure, going to the body, punching him into the ropes, and Julio Cesar Chavez looking for those openings, looking for the things that got him the knockdowns that have put him in this position to be taking a decision potentially over Roberto Duran. Wow, folks. Oh. And Roberto Duran, neither fighter ever wilted. Chavez, I think, has just kind of realized, hey, he needs to kind of be in the role of the counterpuncher. And Roberto Duran, though, knows. He knows what he needs to do. And he's continuing to try to do it. Oh, and he gets wobbled again, folks. It's like he doesn't realize that he has a choice, but that choice is, and Chavez is hurting him. And yeah. Oh, and then Roberto Duran beating back Julio Cesar Chavez. Still continuing to hurt him. Roberto Duran's fighting like a man possessed. Neither guy wants to lose this bout. Oh, and Chavez running the numbers on him, punching. Folks, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, and oh, I thought for a second he wobbled Julio Cesar. Oh, and he wobbles him again. And Roberto Duran, look, he's landing. Folks, he wobbles him again. Oh, and he drops Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh, my gosh, the indomitable will of Roberto Duran. Will Chavez get up? Doesn't look like he's going to get up, folks. Oh, my gosh, I told you there would be twists and turns in this fight. Wow, manos da piedra, Roberto Duran. He did it. Wow, folks. Like a man possessed. Here, let's look at the scores. Roberto Duran by a knockout. The fight lasted 14 rounds. Julio Cesar Chavez was knocked down 1 time. Duran was knocked down 2 times and has a swollen eye. This is what the scores were going into that 14th round. 127, 121, 125, 123, 125, 120. Wow, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. Happy holidays. I hope that you enjoyed this fight as much as I enjoyed putting it on. I knew that we were going to be in for a great fight, and oh, what a great fight it was. And we got some more fights coming up. Please like, comment, and follow. Please tell your family and friends. Let's get to 250 subs before the year's out. Thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV, where our motto is, why wait? Watch it now. Then watch the real thing when it airs and compare. We'll see you next time.